Another new update that comes with all sorts of new stuff, including a boss, so let's get there and make him look easy. As soon as we find a good start, this one's not bad because there are 2 cabins and a black chest right here. Plus also a wagon with 3 chests, which may or may not have amazing stuff, and the garbage. And there's a question mark / exclamation mark in that direction, which we'll explore at some point. We already have pants, we have mithril, and we have a gold bar. Plus one of the chests had a steel axe in it, so we can already cut down some pretty advanced wood, so we can skip a lot of the early stuff. But the first thing we're going to make is a mithril sword, and then we're going to make a mithril pickaxe as soon as we get the right wood. The game really wants me to go pick up that rock. We're going to, but before we do, we're going to take another black chest for more loot, and another black chest for even more attack speed, which we already have plenty of. Alright, just made a crafting table so I can make some bark out of wood. We can already have a mithril pickaxe. Basically a mithril pickaxe and a mithril sword, and it's not even the first night. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up this rock because it's really annoying constantly having it shoved in my face. Then I'm going to do something stupid and start a battle, just because I have the mithril sword, and we can start getting these power-ups right away. And the extra gold, which just leads to more power-ups. I feel like I used to get a lot more coins for killing these things, but that's alright. At least we get the power-ups. I think that adds defense, and there's a little bit more gold. So we're going to open this one to take a bean. Hunger drains slower. And here's the regular enemies for night 1. Not going to be very hard because I have a mithril sword already. We're going to open this for extra defense. Our first golem, he can't hit me for very much damage right now because I am wearing pants, and my defense is pretty high. I probably should be searching tonight for some adamantite because I can already mine it. So I'm probably going to do that next, but I do still need some basic rocks. So I'm going to mine some of those tonight while fighting enemies, and that's going to go very quick, again, because good gear. The game is supposed to be a little bit harder with this update, but I'm getting very lucky with stuff so far, so far it seems a lot easier. I'm even going to try another battle. I think I'm going to be okay as long as I don't summon any of the big boys. And then today I'm going hunting for ore because I'm going to need lots of it very quickly. And since I did find a mithril, I'm going to start with this because adamantite might take a while to find, and I can at least make some armor out of this. And since I'm rich enough, I'm going to open one of the blue chests. I don't know why I called it yellow, but I didn't get a very good item anyways. I feel like there's randomly gold everywhere that never used to be there. There's a Robin Hood hat, but also what appears to be a cave. Yes, it's a cave full of things including a chest, but it's also surrounded by ore on the outside. Unfortunately, there's not one bit of adamantite in here. There is, however, a ruby and some other stuff. Can I break this? Nope. How about the purple ore? Nope. This one comes with a cow on top of it, and there's what I'm looking for. A single note of adamantite so far. I'm gonna have to mine a little bit of mithril anyway, just to upgrade my axe probably. Feel like it might be taking a little longer than normal to mine this stuff. I'm not sure if that changed or not, but this is taking forever. It might also be that I'm just really used to being really overpowered and breaking things instantly. I can't really tell. It is now night number 2. I'm not going to head back to my base because I need to find more adamantite first. Plus a Robin Hood hat. I did get the frog power up, so I get an extra jump now, which isn't super handy now, but it certainly gets handy later. I made it through that entire night. I didn't have to kill a single thing because things are still chasing me, I guess. I just got my 3rd Robin Hood hat, so if we wanted to use a bow and arrow build on this, we certainly could. There's some more adamantite finally. Always in the last place you look. And the idiots are finally starting to catch up to me. But I'm just gonna mine this and kill them all at the same time. I just took a quick look around for more adamantite. Nothing is obvious to me, so there's more right here. And I just got my first health regeneration, and we can't open these yet, so we're gonna open one of these. And the wrong power up again. But on the bright side, we're gonna have a lot of adamantite tonight. And it's another night. I'm still mining adamantite and killing things all at the same time. I did get a slightly harder enemy to spawn. Never mind, we killed it already. And we have another knockback. And we got a wolf. But that's the 3rd knockback I've got, and that's kind of annoying because every time I hit something it goes flying away. Then I have to chase it to kill it. Anyways, here's another peanut butter for extra stamina. And now I can actually start smelting some of my adamantite and then also some of my mithril. And while all of this is happening, I'm gonna go and try and find some oak trees so I can actually make tools. But then I'm also gonna make a cauldron so I can start on food because food's gonna get super annoying if I don't start on it now. And since I have the funding for it, I'm gonna make a bunch of gold stuff just to keep me a little bit safer. And I do kind of want a fletching table now too because we're gonna need some ranged attacks within a few nights. And because we already have that bone, which is a very lucky early drop, we can make the ancient bow. All we need is some rope, which isn't gonna be that hard to make. Then I'm probably just gonna make some flint arrows for now. So maybe I'll make that my priority because then we'll do lots of damage. I just need to find some wheat to turn into rope. And I found more adamantite like 10 feet from my base because I always run in the wrong direction. So I guess I'm just gonna mine this for now. While I'm mining this adamantite, I'm also looking for oak trees and I don't see any. So we're gonna have to go to the other direction because that's the edge of the island. At least I think it is. But I'm also gonna push my luck and spawn a bunch of very strong enemies. But I need those power-ups. These guys definitely hurt a lot more than I would like them to, so I'm gonna take a little retreat here. Because I'm also getting hungry and it's turning into nighttime, so I need to go pick up my food before continuing this fight. And don't worry, the power-up's not going anywhere. It should still be there until I go find it again. Definitely need to start paying attention to what's hitting me because I definitely can die right now. Pretty easily if I let everything hit me all at once. And this little guy was in here breaking up my base. And I found flax, the blue flower, and I can turn it into flax fibers, which I think can make the wolf armor. But for now, I still need to find wheat and eat some food and then continue smelting whatever it is I'm smelting. I've got 20 adamantite bars so far. I think I need oak before I can use any tools. So I'm going to run somewhat this way looking for wheat and oak. Then I'm also going to open this for more defense. Pretty sure I see an oak tree there, which is a little ways away, but we're just going to have to go as far as it takes. Did find the oak tree. We also found another Robin Hood hat along the way. What do we need? Oh, we need a Mithril Axe to mine oak. That was kind of stupid of me. Alright, we're going to go make a new tool real quick. I did find some wheat though, and the Guardian is probably the new boss. I'm definitely not going to challenge him right now, because I've got a good thing going and we don't want to ruin it. I also have a boat map. I'm not really sure where I got that or what it does. I can hit things with it. It says there's... Oh, okay, I guess that's what that is, but we won't... go for that now because I need to get overpowered first as soon as I remember where my home is. Got a full stack of adamantite. Need a little more fur to be able to make my next axe, but I can make my bow and I'm going to do that before the enemies spawn hopefully. So all we got to do is make one rope. Then I can make the ancient bow, which we're going to put right there. Then I'm just going to make some regular flint arrows for now, and that's going to be enough to get us through the night, I hope. We'll see what kind of damage it's doing. 22... 27 times 3 because this is one that fires 3 arrows at once. And that might be good for some of these guys that are going to be very dangerous up close. So we can kill them very quick. I just found some wolfskin though, so now I can actually make the wolfskin armor with enough stuff. I don't know if it's that great though, so I don't know if I'm going to make it right now because I kind of want more adamantite tools at least. And I also just found a rare drop of fireballs, so I can make fire arrows if I want to. I will eventually, but it's too expensive to make right now. There's no point. Anyways, we can finally still not make this because we need some bark. So once we make some bark, once we get some wood, we can make some bark, and then we can make the other thing, and then the other thing, and then the other thing. Okay, there's our Mithril Axe. The old one is going to go in a chest, and we're going to go mine some oak finally. But since I've got this new bow, wow, more knockback. I'm going to do a few more of these just because they're not nearly as scary anymore. Because we can kill everything here pretty easily without taking any damage really. And anytime I can just get upgrades, I'm going to. Just got the hammers, so that means some of my strikes are electric, and that includes on resources. And now that I'm here, I'm going to mine all the oak I could possibly find, and it's going to be a slow process. But on the bright side, I think I've got all the adamantite I need to make a full adamantite everything. Also just going to start a fight here just to break up the monotony of chopping wood. And enemies are already dying pretty easily. There's more orange juice, which is more attack speed, and that's great because I'm pretty sure that also applies to chopping wood. And I'm going to be extra stupid tonight and start a battle in the middle of the night, but nothing's really hurting me yet. So we are starting to get lots of enemies though, but I'm just feeling way too confident. Our reward for that was this one, more max HP, and I'm going to pull out my bow and arrow for these guys. I'm just hitting these guys with basic arrows, but it's still doing tons of damage. Next, I'm going to take all this gold to not open a gold chest because they get expensive quick. I'm then going to take my frustration out on the cows. Then I'm going to open another Robin Hood hat, so that is draw speed, arrow speed, and damage. We've got enough of those, so it might be, wow, definitely a bow and arrow type day. And finally back, and what do we need to make the tools now? Probably more bark. Seems like it's always bark. We're not even going to bother to smelt any more adamantite right now because we've got tons. But let's make an adamantite pick and an adamantite axe, and then probably also a sword. Now we're feeling pretty geared. And I just realized we're running kind of low on arrows, so we're going to make probably some mithril arrows, and probably also chop a little wood just to make some more basic arrows because we go through arrows fast. But this new gear should allow me to mine the new stuff that was in the cave that I already forgot about. So we're going to get through this night, then we're going to go see more new stuff. Oh, okay, we got a GRONK already. Didn't really expect to see him so soon, so we're going to do our best to not die. Which probably going to mean a bow and arrow. I didn't expect to see him so soon, so yep, it's going to be a bow and arrow attack because he hits very hard. Yeah, honestly, if I didn't have this bow, we would probably be in trouble right now. Oh, and we got the vampire fangs. Oh, and his sword. We're getting very, could you not? Very lucky on the drops tonight. So now everything I kill is going to give me extra maximum health permanently. Oh, that was just the blade of his sword. We need the rest, and I don't think he dropped the rest of it. But we're halfway there already. Oh, wait, maybe he did actually drop the entirety of his sword. Does this sword work? Hello? Yep, this seems to be working just fine. So we're going to go ahead and use this because it's big damage. They must have increased the drop rate because there's no way I would be getting this lucky otherwise. Okay, so we're going to store everything else in here that's kind of spare stuff for now, which tends to be a lot. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to make some adamantite, well, everything apparently. I am now entirely green, but we're going to take our current stuff and go find that cave again. Well, also, yep, hopefully not getting unlucky with these. So far, so good. Found one of these caves already, and we can mine the obamium. So there should be a new tier of gear, and I'm not sure if it's beyond like Gronk's sword or not, but we'll see. So we got 17 out of a single node, which I'm thinking is pretty lucky, and then the rubies are also pretty tough to break. So that basically unlocked this ruby. I'm not going to mine the rest yet. I'm going to go back because I need to make sure I've got lots of food and wood and arrows for tonight, while taking just a little detour to get this gold chest and probably mine some cows. The lower the HP, the more damage. That's going to come in handy in case, you know, something does damage to me. So we're done with the adamantite, so we're going to put in the new ore with some fuel. And then where did the ruby go? Did I leave the ruby behind? I must have left the ruby behind. That's a little disheartening. Never mind, it's here. It's just yellow, so it had me confused. I'm not sure if we smelt it. We probably don't. And we probably just use it for some straight crafting. So at some point, we'll probably find its soulmate, and we can craft something probably very strong out of it. For now, we're going to smelt more of that, because I can do mithril arrows for now that are probably very strong. Then it's going to be more basic wood for more basic arrows because they're going to be the quickest and easiest to make. It's night of day 7 and we're doing okay. The flying idiots have started. Luckily I've got a triple shot bow so I can do little damage to it. I just hit for 250 damage on one of the magic shooty guys. Maybe we need some good old-fashioned dark oak to be able to make new stuff. This is going to take a minute. I should probably really be spending my time figuring out what that question mark is, or doing challenge stones for power-ups, but I'm committed. So far, I'm not really sure what I should be making. I can make some fire arrows if I want, so we're just going to do that out of the dark wood, just for, you know, in case something happens. Now we can go explore the boat or whatever this is, while opening golden chests along the way, because we need things like that. I also would really like big chunk damage if possible, so if we can get one of those power-ups, that would be just great. We're up to 165 health already, so that's not bad. Please be something amazing. Well, more damage is more damage. Maybe you just need enough obamium or rubies. Or maybe you need some of the rare drops. I'm not really sure. I also realized I don't have any lifesteal yet. Lifesteal is something I very much need, so I'm going to try and grind out some of that somewhere. Lots of lightning damage though. Pretty sure lifesteal is going to come from the light blue chests. But our Robin Hood hat should be adding plenty of damage, so we can already one-shot those on occasion. Golden chest, give me something good. Okay, this one's not great, but we can do extra damage while falling now. So if we time it right, yeah, we can one-shot those. And I definitely found a boat. 15 ladder to repair it. Don't mind if I do. Oh, you need parts to like repair it. That's very interesting. Gem map. So I think when you put this in our inventory, we're maybe going to find new stuff. Oh, we got different kinds of gems. Interesting. Then we need all sorts of different stuff to be able to finish this apparently. You need all sorts of stuff to be able to finish this. We need iron and wood and probably more wood. Yep, more wood and supply crates and okay. It might take me a while to gather all that, but I will eventually. There's the lifesteal we needed so bad. That's going to make a big difference to how strong I am. Then I'm still going to open the free ones. We've got 5 extra defenses so far, so we're very tough. Can we get another one? We don't have enough gold. Well, we will have to defeat these idiots. What do we got? Okay, you guys need to die very quick because I'm in a hurry. But I guess I'll go mine more of the extra gems. So this gem thing seems to be over the Guardian challenge, and I don't know, should I fight the Guardian right now? I guess I could try. It's only turning into nighttime. What's the worst that could happen? So this is the new boss, who seems to mostly be standing around, so that's making it easy for me for sure. And it's a buff Guardian. Whoa, what's he doing now? Okay, so he's got like a ground slam. So do I, because I do extra damage while falling. That like shoots something out, I think. He hasn't hit me with it yet. Oh, it like springs something out of the ground, and that kind of hurts. So we'll maybe hit him with the bow a little bit, because the bow is doing tons of damage, and he's dead. Ow. That didn't kill me afterwards, but then I think we got one of the gems we're going to need for whatever's next, the red gem. And we got a lifesteal dagger, which we're going to need because tonight's probably going to be a bit of a tough battle, because we got a GRONK. Though the GRONK shouldn't be as strong as the Guardian. He does hit hard when he does hit me, but We just won't let him hit me very much. We'll go like this and hit him with the bow. Ow. Stop. There. And we even got an ancient core and more lifesteal. I'm gonna have to start throwing away like really good stuff just to pick some of this stuff up. Then I guess we're gonna go do the yellow one. Ooh, that was a good find. Now we can get 2 HP for everything we kill. Running low on mithril arrows, so might need to make more of those. Or just some basic ones because they're easy and I'm lazy. Mithril ones are nice though because they do so much damage. We'll try another gold one. There's no enemies left to kill. Well, whatever. Okay, here's the Guardian challenge. So we're going to use the bow and arrow again. We're using weaker arrows though. I didn't really think this through very well. Because as long as we're moving, okay, I see what happens now. Once he does that, it makes a target on the ground. As long as we're not standing on that target, we're fine. Oh, there's a guy left. Hello. So that's, oh, he does it in front of you. He tries to like think about where you're going. And not even I know where I'm going. We could probably use the sword then, because he's going to pop that up right there. So we just run back and not get hit by that dummy. Didn't work. And now we get to hold yet another gem, I believe. Now that I'm back at base, I'm going to put even more crap into the chest because I'm not really sure what it is I'm going to need. I should be smelting more adamantite though. Not even sure why at this point, but it's never going to hurt to have adamantite arrows or whatever we can make out of that. And it looks like now that I've like seen all this stuff or held the map, I don't need to carry the map on me, which is nice because that crap takes up a lot of room. And I don't really have a lot of room these days. Luckily, there's an extra storage chest over here I can take advantage of. And then I guess I'll go mine more of the rubies for now because I don't really know what else to make. Maybe I'll wait till morning for this one because I don't know what's going to spawn. And I might get like a buff big chunk and a buff gronk. And I don't know if I could fight this all at once. I don't really want to die. Well, it looks like it's about morning time to me. And now that I realize how these guys work, it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Ow. Uh-oh, where's that going? Oh, okay, we're back into control now, not to worry. Oh, he can physically hit me. Movement speed is the name of the game when dealing with these guys, because then you can just turn around and hit him right away. And he's dead. Look at all that loot. Don't know what most of it's for, but we'll find out. Just got my first horseshoe also, so increased chance to critical strike, and that feels good. Starting to get a pretty good abundance of many things, gems included. Here's the next challenge stone. It is over by the caves. I'll probably mine some of those things next, but for now, I'm just going to kill the Guardian. Not that it's feeling particularly difficult at this point. I don't even want to waste my arrows on him. Oh, that's new. I don't know what that is. I don't like this. That was very painful. Okay, so this guy has some new tricks. I don't know if that comes from what color he is or what, but that's a little unnerving that they could do things I haven't seen yet. I think he's pretty well dead anyway. If he tries anything new, I'm just going to tank right through him. Because he's dead. And we got a green gem. And I don't know if I should be mining this or not. Like, I don't know what the point of this is right now. So we'll take that for now. We'll figure out what it does later. For now, we got to deal with nighttime idiots. Another nighttime done. So I'm just going to chop down a few more of these very quick. That actually took a lot longer than you might think. So I'm going to leave that alone until I know what they're good for. Otherwise, I feel like I'm wasting time. And this guy should be the final guardian for the purple, whatever color he is. So we're hopefully going to kill him very quickly. I can actually jump high enough now that I can jump over his attack if need be. But it's easier to dodge it and then I get back to hitting him quicker. Because they are pretty tough. He's got 4,200 health all by himself. I wonder if I can make him get landed on for the attack. If I'm moving forward, close. Well, do it again. I'm coming toward you. That might hit him. Nope, can't hit him. And we got our final gem. So now we have all 5 gems and it doesn't seem to have done anything. So let's go see the boat. At this point, I'm opening basically every chest I can afford, which is lots of them. I'm not going to announce each one because they're making marginal difference now. If you'd like to see, please direct your eyes to the upper right of my screen. And here's a bit of an interesting bug. I have 242 coins in my hotbar, but I really only have 83. Anyways, I'm going to try and remember what I need to finish this boat this time. Do I have this? Nope, don't have fur. I need wood, wheat. I need lots of things. And there's also just holes that need to be repaired because it is a boat. 12 iron bars, lots of fur, lots of all kinds of stuff. Okay, I should probably just set up like a secondary base right here. And that way I can make everything I need fairly easily, which is going to be a little bit hard because I already forgot kind of what I need. I guess while I wait, I can kill these guys who are just wandering around for some reason. And I do need, I think, 5 rope and some flax or something, so I might as well start gathering up the wheat again. Oh, our first big chunk finally showed up. It's not even a buff one, and pretty sure we were able to take him down just a few hits, and we don't even have big chunk damage. And then we can get his ore, the chunkium too. Maybe that has something to do with the other stuff. He didn't drop any tonight, but eventually they sure will. I finally got this steel, so we've done... Oh, this is where the gems go. Oh, okay. So adamantite bar is going there for the rod. The ruby goes there. Oh, the ancient core goes there. Now it's starting to make sense. We need gold bars. This is kind of getting fun now. So I need a whole bunch of different kinds of wood and wheat and rope and flax and gold. So basically everything. And I'm kind of glad I got rid of a bunch of that stuff because now I have a lot more room in my inventory. I already forgot most of what I need, so I'm just going to go for like everything. It's going to be hard to remember to find this stuff because I'm so used to just ignoring most of these things by now. Okay, we got 3 buff Gronks. This is actually going to be a bit of a handful. We're going to do a little retreat because these guys are actually pretty strong. So we're going to hit them with a bow. Yeah, I thought I was stronger than this, or maybe these guys are stronger than I thought. Either way, they're quite a handful to deal with. Well, they definitely feel like more of a challenge than they used to. Let's put it that way. But the amount of arrows I'm spending on this is pretty bad, so I'm going to try and finish him off with his swords. Now that there's only 2 of them, I'm pretty sure I can just tank through this fairly reasonably. That's a lot of damage. We're okay, though. Okay, that was scary. And we got another bone. But that did also give me a lot of resources, so that's going to be helpful when we go back to the boat. I do have some wheat that grows right here. We need wheat, but also I think we need flax by itself anyway. Or was it rope? We also need rope. Got another big chunk spawning tonight, but it's just a regular one, so that's fine. Second big chunk also dropped me some chunkium and also the hammer shaft. Not going to make the hammer because I just don't really need to. Getting a surplus of gold right now. I'm going to try and get a bunch of stuff and just take it back over to my boat and then build whatever I can and then come back for whatever else I still need at that point. I just started to get my chunkium stuff and so far it seems like there's nothing new available to me. So I'm pretty much going to take what I have now and go to the boat because I feel like I've got all the wood at once at least and the gold. While spending my 1,000 gold on things like that, increased damage dealt to resources. That's one I've been wanting for a while. And I also just got deal more damage while moving faster. So that's gonna help. Didn't even see this hole on the side before. And I didn't bring any wood to fix it either. I have every kind of wood except the one I need, but that can make the gold pipe. That can make that. We need more iron bars because I threw all mine out because I'm stupid. We're gonna make the steering wheel and what does this take? Yep, and this I think was more hello? Supply crate. There we go. We made the hut. We're getting close. Now we need wood, meat, and wood and wheat. Luckily I know where there's some meat nearby. Thank you. I can even smelt that iron while I'm here because I actually have a furnace here. And for some reason I have iron ore. I'm not sure where I got it. Oh, a guardian naturally spawned now. Oh, it's you. Okay, yep, stop please. I don't know how to avoid that. But it's a basic guardian, so that hurts slightly less than it could have otherwise. I also have a GRONK coming in, so these nights are going to start getting a lot harder, so I need to pay a lot of attention to what I'm doing. Okay, yep, we got a multitude of things. Alright, I don't know how to dodge that, so that's going to be trouble in the future. I got another rare drop for a bone, which I don't need, and a few other things, which I think I don't need either. The important thing is we survived that, but I really need, well, life still definitely helps, but I need the big chunk damage. So we still can't make that, but we need rope. I can make these though, because I just did that. Wait, they take 4 each? Okay, we're going to be smelting for a few minutes. Okay, cog. This thing seems to be complete, so now what we need is raw meat. So basically I need wood, wheat, and flax and rope. Wood, wheat, flax, and rope. Pretty sure I can remember at least half of that. Back at base, I'm definitely going to make some more adamantite arrows because I don't think I'm going to need adamantite anymore, but I'm certainly going to need to do damage. So at this point, I'm basically running back and forth in the boat with the few items I can find along the way just to drop off at the boat. Anyways, now that I'm back, I can fix that and then hopefully add a few more things onto everything. We got the last supply crate done, so now all we need is, I think, one little thing, and that's going to be 13 flax and 5 rope. We have the flax, we just need the rope. 3 more ropes. Just for good measure, I made 1 extra rope. That should be enough to complete everything. Look how big that sword is. Really hoping this is going to send me off to a new area. Otherwise, what would we need all the supplies for? Are you done? Why are you not done? Oh, flax fibers. This is flax. I'm gonna need more flowers. Okay, luckily 1 flax equals 1 flax fiber, so that's a nice break. One more time. The boat is done. Did I miss something? Oh, there's stuff on the outside. How do you get to the stuff on the outside then? Water is bad from what I remember. Oh, okay, you can swim a little bit now. What do we need for this? Done. Something seems to be much happier now, so let's see what it has to ship chest. Yeah, this has got to go somewhere then. Press E to leave Muck. Well, I feel like I have adequately conquered this island. So we're leaving. Are we? Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was. Oh, the whole thing's flooding. That's fun. I was all dying a horrible death. And we found Bob. I think for Bob, we're maybe going to try some different arrows because I feel like Bob's probably going to be pretty strong. Incoming fireball. Yeah, Bob's going to be a little bit hard to deal with. 17,000 health. Okay, so does he like fire? Why can't I hit him? I'm wasting a lot of very expensive arrows right now. Bob, I need you to hold still. Oh, here is Bob. He comes close once in a while. The arrows do big damage though. Am I out of arrows already? Okay, we're gonna switch to the other arrows. Luckily I'm still pretty strong. No, come back, Bob. Yeah, wreck my boat all you want. Let me wreck you though. Okay, I thought he was gonna maybe be a little bit stronger given how things were scaling so far. But I think Bob's maybe going to lose this fight. At least until he does this, because I really don't think I can hit him in the sky. And that's fine, he's going to try and hit us, but as long as I'm moving, I'm pretty sure he just can't. But doesn't hurt to try. Well, now he just landed here anyway, and I might as well just use the bow and arrow, because I think it's probably as fast, if not faster than his sword. Because at least when he does that, I can get out of the way. And just keep shooting him. Bob, you're a little bit predictable, but I'm glad you're here because I don't know what I would be doing on his boring boat ride without you. Oh, hello. Even when he directly hits me with the fireballs, it's not really a ton of damage. Oh, look who's coming back for more punishment. You think he'd stop landing here and getting shot because, you know, logic. Bye, Bob. Now what do I do? Okay, I escaped Muck after 18 days, and I guess that's it. The dragon is the final boss, and he's gone.